Hello everyone. Today we will be seeing some important AutoCAD commands which we will be using in our next classes in order to prepare a 2D drawing and architectural or 3D modeling of mechanical parts. So first of all, we'll see some basics of drawing commands such as line, circular command, rectangle, etc. So first of all, we'll start our AutoCAD by double clicking on the icon. After starting your AutoCAD 2023 setup, we will create a new 2D drawing by clicking on new. So this will be your default drawing name, which will be termed as the drawing 1. So before starting, first of all, you have to check whether you are in the right workspace model or not. So first of all, you have to change your workspace from 3D modeling. See, in my current scenario, we are into 3D modeling workspace right now. So what we have to do, we have to change from 3D modeling workspace to drafting and annotation workspace. See, so now it has been changed to drafting and annotation module. Okay, so before starting any 2D drawing, we have to check for the basic things. Okay, so in my case, first of all, we have to see whether all the snapping options are okay or not. So in my case, I will go to the object snapping and check for this midpoint icon. So this was not okay because as you have seen my last video, in my last video I already told you that before first 3 and these 2 intersection and the extension, these 5 object snapping options are must for any AutoCAD user. So it will be beneficial for you. Before you should keep them on before starting any AutoCAD drawing or AutoCAD 3D model. So this is completely okay, and grids are on, and this orthogonal. It completely depends on my use, whether I will be needing this or not. Okay, so before beginning any 2D model, I will be keeping it as a off. So there will be a shortcut key for this. This is F8, which we will be seeing later. So first of all, we'll see one thing like there is an option called as command customized user interface. It is called as a CUI, as a short form of customized user interface. So what exactly customized user interface will allow you to do, that if you want any of this draw command option or any of this modify command options or any of your annotation options to be in bigger version, like if these are smaller ones like move, copy, stretch, these are very small commands, you won't be able to see sometimes. If you you have to very keenly observe each and every time so that you can access these commands easily. But if you see line command, polyline command, the circle and the arc command, these 4 commands which are basics of your draw command, these are always shown in bigger in the form of a bigger icon, right? So there is a customized user interface which is available in the AutoCAD, with the help of which you can do one thing: you can change your icon size. I will show you how you can do that. So for accessing of your command customized user interface, what you have to do, You can do it either by typing on the drawing area, or either by typing on the direct on the command line. What you will do, you will just click on the CUI customize user interface. You just click on enter. It will give you a customized user interface icons, and I will take one example for explaining this in a broader way. I will do one thing. I will make this arc icon in a smaller format, okay, and place it just before of your circle, or just place it as on the same location, but I will keep it as a smaller one. For doing that, what you have to do, this is your ribbon command, right? This is a ribbon portion. So what you have to do, you have to go to the ribbon portion. This is a ribbon. Click on it and expand it. This is a ribbon, and what these are? These are panels. These are command options, right? What you have to do, you have to expand these panels and go to the home of 2D. Yes, home 2D and the draw. You have to go into this. So what exactly you are seeing right now? What is your row 1? Row 1, this is your row 1. Row 1 is having a line command, polyline command, circle command, arc command, right? What I want this arc command to be in. This arc command is in bigger icon form. As you can see the demonstration here also. What you have to do, you just have to go into this and check whether you are having any button style option available. Button style option is available, larger with text. Okay, what you have to do, you have to just do one thing, small without text I have to do. Okay, and apply on it, and okay. See, this arc icon is now completely small. So in this way you can customize your entire ribbon portion according to your need. I will do one thing, one more thing. I will just move from this location to this location. I will also show you that how we can achieve the movement of one particular ribbon command to another location. So again, you have to type the same thing, CUI, and enter. Okay, you just have to go to the same area again, home 2D and draw. This is your row 1, and you do one thing. I just want to move this arc icon from this location to just in front of the line. Okay, what we have to do, you just have to select this, left click it, and take it to this location, apply, and okay. You will see that your arc portion is completely moved to this location. This is a customized user interface. So in this way you can do one thing, you can customize your user interface with the help of these settings. Okay, so now what I have to do, I have to come back from this, and I just want each and everything to be in the same place like the way it was. So what I have to do, I have to again move, go to the ribbon portion. Again, I have to come back from that location. So this is my location. This is my row 1, and I want this to be in the same place. This is at the same place, and it should be with the text horizontal. Apply, and okay. So it will again come back to the main location, and it's now showing with the. So now it is showing arc in the horizontal direction. So again, I will have to make it to the vertical. So what I will do, I will CUI, ribbon portion, panels, home 2D, this one. This setting is desired with the vertical direction. So button, it should be in the vertical form. This is okay. This is okay. So now it is completely okay. Okay, so now we'll see first of all in the draw panel, we are having first command as a line command. Okay, what for drawing a line, what you have to do, we just have to select this particular line. Okay, and after selecting after selecting a line, first of all we have to see one thing, like we didn't affected our unit system. So what we have to do before selecting any command, what we have to do, we have to type units in the command line and check for the units, like units is decimal portion, correct, this is okay. This we have to check because if the units are in the architectural formats, so what will happen, the basic units will be in the form of fits and inches. So you can see this precision will automatically change to the fits and inches. So now units will be in the form of fits and inches, but right now we are working with the decimal. So decimal is the unit system, precision will be, I think 00 will be quite okay, and the units should be specified in the intensity of lighting is international is completely okay, precision is 0, and in the case of decimal, angle is also decimal degrees is also okay. And now we can start. So the units to be measured in this units will be in the millimeters is completely okay. So I think now completely okay. So entire drawing area is now segregated into decimal portion. So what we have to do, so in order to draw a line, now we can select a line portion and draw a line. So before starting this command, it will command what we have to look at the command line, because for drawing any line we need 2 points. First point is the starting point, the second point is the ending point. So in order to do that, what we have to do, we have to first specify a starting point, and then the second is the end point. Okay, so for starting a line, this is let us suppose this will be my first starting point. If we want to make a horizontal or vertical line, then what we have to do, we have to make our ortho on in order to make a horizontal or the vertical line. But if you want our line to be at any angle, then AutoCAD is automatically suggesting a particular angle just below the crosshair. You can see when you are increasing the angle from 0 to any particular angle in the anti-clockwise direction, not in the clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction. The angle will be increasing in the anti-clockwise direction, because when we are setting the units, there was an option there. If you want to change the angle according to the clockwise portion, you can just select that setting and make the angle to move in the clockwise direction. But right now, as per the default standards of the AutoCAD, your angle will automatically increase in the anti-clockwise direction. So this is your 0, horizontal is your 0, or x-axis is your 0, and if you are moving towards the y-axis, your angle will increase. So angle is moving in the direction of 1 degree. It's not increasing 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 because precision was set to 0 degree. When we were changing the units, precision was automatically set to 0. So angle will automatically increase in the format of 1 degree. If you want to make a horizontal or vertical line, you just have to make the ortho on. This is your horizontal line, or this is your vertical line, or this is your horizontal line in the negative x-axis, or this is your vertical line in the negative x-axis. But if you want to enter the length of the line, you can just press 100. So this is your this is your 10 centimeter line or 100 mm line. Okay, it's looking like it's small because we have to zoom in just to look at the length of the particular line. Okay, this is your line command. So line command will give you only 2 options. First is the starting and second is the ending. I just want to make it a straight line with the help of a so angle is you have to keep the angle to 0 in order to draw a straight line. So I just wanted to inform one more important thing here. It is that if you draw a line, okay, it will not allow you to draw a single line. It will allow you to draw multiple lines. One line, then second line, then fourth line, then fifth line. Again, it will keep on moving along as much AutoCAD allow you to do that. Okay, so in order to stop any particular command, there are three ways to do it. Either you just escape on it, just press the escape key. If you press the escape key, your command will completely stop at that particular point. There is another option which we call it as a space bar. If you press the space bar at a particular portion, your command will stop. Let us suppose if you are making a straight line from here to here, from here. At this point you are moving. If you press the space bar here, your command will completely stop. Again, if you are making some line and you want to stop at a certain place, you can press enter also. So there are three ways of doing it. So if you ask me that which key is suitable for closing any particular command, then I will definitely tell you to use enter or space bar. Do not focus towards escape, because there are certain drawbacks of using the escape key, which you will come to know when we will be in making an architectural or a bigger drawings. This is just a smaller one, so you won't be able to see the difference between the space bar or the escape key. But if you are making handling bigger models, then in that particular case you will be able to find out that escape key will create some kind of issues for you. So in order to do that, it's better to practice on enter or space key for a particular command to get off easily. Okay, so this is your basic line command. So what I will just select this particular things which I have drawn and deleted. Okay, there is another command which we call it as a polyline command. Polyline command is a similar command which is almost same as a line command, but there are certain differences between polyline and the line command. So first we will make a polyline and we'll see the differences between polyline command and the line command. So after selecting the polyline command, what we will do, we will make certain. This is almost similar to the line command. Okay, this is a simple geometry which I'm making with the help of line command. This is also this is the one I'm making with the help of a line command. Spacebar. Okay, these two are almost looking similar. Same number of lines, in this. Both are having the same number of lines. Okay, I just close that line command. So whenever what is the difference between line and the polyline command? Whenever you are clicking on the polyline the drawing which you made with the help of a polyline option, the moment you select it, it will select the entire model. Okay, but the thing which you have made, the drawing which you had made with the help of only line command, it will allow you to select only a section of it. Like, it means line is basically a single line. Whenever if you are making 7 lines, 8 lines, 10 lines, 11 lines, n number of lines, it will allow you to select single portion of the line, single line separately. But polyline command will not allow you to do that. Polyline command will allow you to select the complete object which you have made with the help of a polyline command. So this is the basic difference between line and the polyline command. So there is one question arises here. Is there any way to convert polyline into line command? Yes, there is a way. There is a way of converting a polyline command into line command. And what is that? There is a command called as the explode command. Explode command is basically useful for converting a polyline command into a line command, and there are certain other operations within which explode command will give you the beneficial results. So what we will do, we'll see the difference between the polyline and the line command with the help of the export command. What I will do, I will select the export command, enter. See, now you can select the separate lines easily after using the export command. So what exactly export command is doing? Export command is exploding the entire object into segment of your line. So if we are in this, how many lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total 8 lines are there. So after using the export command, the entire polyline object was converted into 8 segments of single line, 8 single segment lines, similar to the one which I made with the help of a line command. So this is the basic difference between the line and the polyline command. I will undo this thing, and I will not repeat that export command again. I'm selecting this particular portion, and what I will do, wait 1 second. Yes, after making any object with the help of a line or any particular command, there are certain points in the drawing area will be created, and these points are created because you clicked on that particular point. So I will show you how exactly this will work. So before making this thing, I clicked on this particular start point. This was my start point. Okay. After clicking on this, I clicked on and on this particular area, and this on this area, and after this, and this. So there will be total 8 points where I clicked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points. So that is the reason 8 lines are there. Okay. So 8 points I have clicked. So the place where I clicked, AutoCAD has created one nodes. So these are the nodes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you want to measure the segment of a line, you don't have to use dimension command. You don't have to measure the length of this, because what exactly AutoCAD is doing, AutoCAD is saving the location of these particular nodes into its memory. So let us suppose if I clicked on this particular area and this particular area, so it has calculated the distance of this particular length. So you can see, if you go to any particular node, it will show you the length of adjacent lines. 88.13 is the length of this particular line. See, 88.13, and what is the length of this particular area? If you go to this particular node, 101.69, and this is 108.45. So if you go to any particular node, it will show you the length of 2 adjacent lines, creating that joining on that particular node. So this is the added advantage of your AutoCAD. It's a kind of a feature which is available in the AutoCAD. So this you can do with the help of but the same thing you won't be able to do in object which has been created with the help of line command. In the line command, if you have created something with the help of a line command, then what will happen? It will allow you to show the length of only that particular line on which those nodes are belonging. Like if you click on this particular node, because I have selected only this particular line, so it will show the length of only this particular line. It will not allow you to show the length of the adjacent lines. In this, this is completely different. You can see the differences between these two. You just go to this, and it will show you the length of adjacent nodes. But in this, if you select with particular this line, let us suppose this line I have selected. If you go on this particular center point, it will not show you anything because this is the midpoint of, because you with the help of the object snapping, you already allowed it to measure the midpoint of everything. So this is a midpoint, this is also its midpoint, this is its midpoint, so it will not show the length of this. So on see, it's showing the angle and length of that particular line. Hopefully these two particular options will be easier to understand to each and everyone. So what I will do, I will complete this, I will delete these two things and we'll move. So I will do one thing. I told you I will tell you one thing, like how to select, how to if I want to delete something from my drawing area, what options I have. I will do one thing. I will just use my left click of my mouse, select that area, select that particular object. If it is completely selected, it will show you that okay, all the nodes, all the lines, all the midpoints, all the half points, each and everything will be selected completely. If during if you made some kind of a mistake, then particular area or particular node will not be properly selected. Okay, so in order to see whether your object is completely selected, you just have to see whether all the nodes, all the lines, and all the midpoints, each and everything will be properly selected. So now you can do one thing. You could just simply press the delete option, and just each and everything will be gone. Okay, so these were the align and the polyline commands. So I will do one thing. I will show you parallelly. I will show you some important modify commands also, with the help of which you can modify your existing 2D drawing or model, 3D model. Okay, in order to do that, I will make some drawing with the help of a line or the polyline command. So with the help of a polyline command, I will do one thing. I will make a rectangle. So in order to do that, I have to create a orthogonal. Okay, object snapping is on, so it's not showing the endpoint. Okay, so in order to do that, its node is not selected. Center is selected, intersection, perpendicular. Okay. So, okay. So in modify command, first of all, our important option, which we call it as a move command. This move command is basically used for moving the objects from one place to another, and it works like this way. So first of all, we'll select the move command, and while checking the command line, we'll see that whether it will allow you to select the object. After selecting your object, press the enter key and move the specified base point. So it will ask you to mention a base point. What will be the base point? So this will be, let us suppose this is a base point, and if you are moving in this way, because your ortho is on, if you close your ortho, then it will move in any particular direction. So this is your move command. If you want to move in the orthogonal trajectories, then you can just put your ortho on and move in this x-axis, or if you come out, you can move in the y-axis, or even if you can move in the minus x-axis, or even if you can move in the minus y-axis. Okay, Let us suppose I want to move it here, like this particular area. Okay, this is my modify command, which is the basic move command. So first, this is your in this way you can move a particular rectangle or a particular object from one location to another. So there is a second option called as a rotate command. So rotate command is basically useful for rotating. So select this particular object and enter. Specify the first base point. This is my first base point. Just check and close the ortho. This is my base point. It will rotate around my base point, and it will allow you to shift. It will allow you to rotate your object in the 360-degree direction, similar to the move object. Okay, but move object, what it will do, it will completely translate your object from one location to another. But in your rotate command, you just shift your part from one location to another in the form of a rotation. You are rotating your part around one node. Around one node you are rotating your complete part. Okay, and if you want to rotate your part in the orthogonal trajectory fashion, you just have to open your ortho on. This is your first, second, like in this way you can rotate. Like if you want to rotate in this way, this is a rotation. So in this way rotation operation will work. Sorry. So there is a command called as a trim command. What a trim command will do, trim command will, if you want to delete some particular thing from your object, you can delete it at your own. So if you want to delete, like if this is a complete rectangle I have created with the help of a polyline. If I want to delete one particular portion of the line, I can delete this particular portion. I just have to do one thing. I just have to take my cursor to that particular area. It will remove that particular thing. If I want to delete this particular area, it will completely remove this. It will completely remove this also. Complete object is removed. Complete object is trimmed. Okay. I just undo it, and I will come back to this particular area. Okay. And there is a command which I will do one thing. I will just trim this thing and enter. I will close this command. So in the trim portion, there is a command called as a extend command. Okay, extend command, what exactly it do? It will allow you to extend the line from one object to another. I think it's having some kind of issues with this. So select object is to shift select trim. Does not intersect in edge. Okay. So it's actually not intersecting right now, so it's not creating with the help of this. So I will complete this command in the later stage. So I will just trim it. So this is my trim command, and in this way you can trim. Okay, this is the extend command. It's not actually having some issues there. Okay. So we'll see later this, and then we'll. Okay. So this is a copy command. Copy command is basically used for copying a particular object. If you place this thing, and it will copy this particular object in the, because your ortho is on, so it is copying in the x direction only. And if you want to make a more copy, you can make a more copy of it. Okay. And if you want to close it, close that particular command, you just press your space bar. The command will be completely closed. Okay. There is a one command called as a mirror command. So in case of the mirror command, what you will do, let us suppose I am selecting this object, this object, this object, sorry, this object and this object, and pressing the space bar. Okay, select object, first mirror point. This is your mirror object. So it has created this, like is, see, in mirror command, there is an option called as if you want to keep your source object. If you want to keep your source object, it will keep your source object. Like source objects will be the one with the help of which we are making a copy, or with the help of which you are making the mirror file. Okay, the four boxes which I have created before, those are the blue ones. If I want to keep them, I have to press on the yes. Sorry. If I don't want to keep them, I just have to press the no button. Okay, if I have to keep the source object, I have to keep this. It's removed completely, because it means if it is yes, it means it will remove the source object. If it is no, I will do one thing. I will create another one. This is a mirror object. First, second. So this is my third. This is my fourth. Enter. This is my base point. This is my this. Erase the source object. Sorry, erase the source object means if you click on the yes, it will remove your source object. If you click on the no, it will keep the source object. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so in this way, mirror options will work, and there is option called as a fillet object. Fillet means select the first object like this one, select the second object, it is this one. Okay, but the thing is, there is no fillet generated because if you are the moment you are selecting the first edges, it will ask for the radius. How much radius? Zero was the radius set. So if 0 was the radius set, there will be no fillet. So if you are making a 15 degree of the fillet, it will create a fillet. Okay, now again, if you want to create a fillet, you just have to go through it, click on this object, click on this, and if you want to create any if you want to repeat any particular command, then you have to do one thing. You just have to click on the right click. Now you have to click on the right click. For repeating any particular command, you have to click on the right click. Repeat the fillet, again this and this, again right click, repeat fillet, this edge and second edge. For creating any fillet, you need two edges at least. For creating any fillet, you need at least two fillets, two edges, one adjacent to another, and those edges should be intersecting to each other. If they are not intersecting, then you have to create a rectangle or a circle. With the help of an arc, you have to create a fillet. You will not be able to create a fillet directly if your edges are not intersecting. So in this this is the way you can create a fillet with the help of fillet option. So, and there is another option which is available as a chamfer. So what exactly you have to do with the chamfer? So in case of a chamfer, if you are selecting any chamfer, select the first line. Same way, overriding chamfer also, it will work in the same way. Select the second line as a chamfer. This. The chamfer is not generated because chamfer was set to 0. So if you are creating a chamfer one, this is my first line. Distance method. Select the first chamfer to be 10. Enter. Second chamfer to be 10. Enter. Second line will be this. So this chamfer will be generated in a form of a distance method. Distance method means there is a edge at this particular point. From this edge, 10 mm on this side and 10 mm on this side. In this way, it has generated 1 centimeter of chamfer on both the faces. Right? So this is, in this way you can create a fillet and a chamfer. Now you have already given 10 on 10. So what you have to do, if you want to repeat any chamfer command, you have to repeat the same thing. Right click on it, repeat the chamfer command, just repeat on this. Right click, repeat chamfer, this edge and this edge. Enter. Okay. Now this is the example of a chamfer command and this is the example of a fillet command. Now let us suppose if you want to measure any length of a rectangle. So what you will do, you will just go to the annotation tab annotation tab and you just click on the linear dimension. This is the linear dimension, so you just click on this and this and check on this. This is your 327.57 because precision was set to point 00. But the thing is, you won't be able to see the value here. You have to zoom in order to check the value of this. So what you have to do, there is an option called as a dimensions. Click on this. Dimension style. Okay, ISO 25 has been selected. So in order to do that, in order to increase the size of this, what you have to do, you have to click on the modify icon. Okay, and in order to do that, you just have to see whether what will be the length of fit. His overall scale of, I think 50 is enough. 50 is more than that. I think 50 is more than that. So in order to do that, so dim style, modify, and this should be kept as, I think 10 is okay. See, now it is okay. So in order to again measure it, you just click on this and click on this length, and you will see that this is 260.636 mm. Okay. In order to check the radius of your fillet, just click on this. It will show you this is R15. Okay, and this is the way of measuring the. And if you want to change the icon types of this, so you have to do the dimension style change, dim style change. Okay, and this you have to modify symbols and arrows, close and fill. If you don't like it, then you can just click on the because actually we are working on the decimal type, so architecture will not be a good one. So in order to do that, this will also work, right angle type. Okay, so this will be the good ones. So if you click on this, and you will see that this is the open arrows now. So you can see in this way you can change your dimension style with the help of the dimension style command. So for checking the dimension style, what you have to do, you have to just type dim style and click enter. It will allow you to open a box with the help of which you can sorry, with the help of which you can change your complete dimension style and change your size of the arrow, size of your symbols, and even scale your values with the help of the scaling option which is available. I told you that with the help of modify, you just have to go to the fit and use the overall scale of 10 or bigger values. Because in the default case, it will be set it to, I think, 1. Initially it was set to 1. So you have to either way increase your size to 10 or higher values. Okay, so in this way you can increase your size. And this is my dimension set is also set it to 0. If you want to change the precision, because the dimension style has been changed to precision of dot 00 dot means 2 decimal places. So if you want to change the value to 1, you can change it directly and close it. Now it will be 260.4 and 327.6. With the help of this, you can change your sorry, dimension style, right? So I think I can delete this thing now. Now it has been deleted. Okay. So there is another command which we call as a circular command in the arc command. This we will see in a while. And if somebody is having some kind of a problem with the drawing area, like if people are much more familiar, like if in certain period of time, like in 5 months or 6 months of time, most of the people have the good grasping power. So in order to increase your drawing area, when you get the idea of almost all the basic commands of the AutoCAD, what you will do, you can increase your drawing area with the help of this particular option, called it as a minimize or the panel button. Like what you will do, you just click on this particular area once. Let's see what it will, what kind of change it will bring to us. If you're clicking on this, see, your ribbon is completely minimized and your panels are available. Commands are completely gone. So what you have to do, in order to go to the draw panel, you just click on the draw panel. Your all the options or all the commands are available, right? Similarly, in modify also all the commands are minimized inside the panel of modify, right? Then what you will do, if you again click on this, but as you can see, your drawing area has been increased from that particular area to this much area. Now if you are more familiar with the basic commands, you can also minimize this complete panel. So you can see, you will only able to see the draw, modify, text icons, not the panels also. Even panels also minimized. Panels also completely gone. Okay, in order to now your drawing area has been increased to the fullest form. You cannot increase your drawing area beyond this. This is the maximum drawing area available in the AutoCAD in the present scenario. Okay, this is the maximum area. So what you have to do in order to bring it back, you again have to click on the same thing. So okay, sorry, you can completely minimize your drawing icon. There are no panels options available right now. So in this particular case, I think there is only one option available, that is what we call as a command line. There are no panels and ribbons. Panel and ribbons are completely gone. So in this particular case, in order to bring all the panels and the ribbons back, what you have to do, you just again have to click the same icon again. Your ribbons and panels will completely come back. If you want to minimize them again, you just have to click once. Again you have to click once, and again after clicking this, your drawing area will be increased to the fullest form. And then if you want to bring them back again, then you have to click it again in order to bring it. So in this particular case, you will have a drawing area of this particular size, right? So right now I will tell you how we will be having this. We will be using this particular toggling bar. Okay. So what I will do, with the help of the WCS icon, WCS means this is a north, this is a south, this is a west, and this is a east. So this we will be using when we are making the architectural model. I will show you that. So in order to use this, let us suppose I am clicking on the bottom left of the top area. Then you can see I am in this particular coordinate system. So you can see the left of your 3D model from this, and you can see the front of your 3D model from this side with the help of this icon. Okay. If you want to go to the another location, you just click on this. See, now you can see the back of your 3D area from this side, 3D model, and left is available at this side. Again you can click, again it will rotate. Again you can click, again it will rotate. Again you can click, again it will rotate. Okay, if you go to the bottom, it will go to this particular orientation. The toggling will change according to that. This one, again you can click, again click on this one, again you can click, again it will rotate. So you can see your north, south, east, west, each and everything is changing. can click on this particular area, you can see the two sides clearly. Even you can click on this, you can see the two sides clearly. Again, you can click on this, you can see the left and front side clearly. If you click on this, you can see the left and the back side clearly. Now if you want to come back to the see the moment you are changing this, your view style has been changed to the custom view. If you want to come it back to the front or top, you can come with the help of this, and even you can come with the help of this also. So these are the options in the WCS which we will be using when we are making a 3D model. Okay, so these are the options which are available, which we will be using when making a 2D model. So in order to see what are the kind of fonts are available, what we have to do, we have to just go to the dimension styles again and check for the modify, and see what are the primary units and what are the options available. Units format, okay. So you can change the primary units from decimals to scientific, engineering, architectural, fractional, or the Windows one. Okay. Symbols and arrows, I already told you that symbols and arrows you can change with the help of close field, and these are the different default options which are available. Yes, this is a text option. This text you can change. This text is available. What kind of text placement you can use. You can change the color of your fill color. Text color is available. Text style. See, with the help of this you can change the font name. There are certain fonts available. I think almost all the basic fonts which are available in the AutoCAD are easily accessible to almost all the users. Times New Roman, you can change to anyone. You see, it will automatically show you the preview at this particular side of the screen. Tahoma, and so it's a style. Almost all the Rockwell sites are available. So you can change the fonts with the help of this particular area and apply it. And you can change the height of your annotation sign and change the font style from bold italic or bold italic both, or only italic or regular one. With the help of this you can change the font style or text style. So I think this we have discussed while I was showing you the presentation of that AutoCAD. So during that I told you about the different kind of fonts which were available in the AutoCAD. So in order to do that, you can access it with the help of this particular option. And there are certain options which are available with the text placement. Like text placement can be centered or it can be above. You can see that if you are making it above, it will just go above the arrow. If you are making it outside, it will come outside of the. It will not come inside. If you are just having the above, it can be above of there, and but it can be inside or the outside, or it can be in the in between. So in order to do that, you can bring it completely outside. It will not be inside of your 2D. 2D will be completely easily visible. Okay. So in order to do that, you can use the GIS feature or below. In this particular, below means it will go to the inside of your arrow. Okay. Horizontal means horizontally we are alternating external lines, alt external lines too. So over the external lines or over external lines. So these are the different options which are available with a preview adjacent to your right hand side. Right to left, view direction it can be left to right, or view direction can be right to left. So these are the two options which are available in the text format. Symbols I already told. Lines, I think yes, lines are already covered. Primary units I already told you that you can change this to decimals to precision accordingly as per your needs. And scientific, decimal, engineering, architectural, fractional, and fractional ones are available. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, so layout portion we'll see in the later stage that what layout features will bring to us. Okay, in order to this WCS I already mentioned. WCS command, this will be active. Okay, and the text is already mentioned. In the next class we'll see how circular, arc, rectangle, ellipse, and hatch options of the drawing features we will be covering in the next class. So in order to make them, we'll see what are the different kind of circles are available. So basically there are 6 kinds of circles are available. First one is the center radius, center diameter, 2 point, 3 point, 10 radius, 10 tangent and tangent and radius. And the last one is the tangent, tangent and tangent. In order to check for the arc, so basically there are total 10 types of arcs are available. So first one is a 3-point arc, and another one is the start, center, end, start, center, rectangle, angle, the start, center, length, the start and angle, the start and direction, the start and radius, center, start, end, center, start, angle, center, start, length. And there is a last option which we call as a continue command, but this is not actually an arc command. This is just for continuing the existing arc. Okay, and in the rectangle portion we will be covering rectangle and the polygon. The ellipse we will be covering center ellipse, axis and end, and the elliptical arc. In the hatches portion we will be covering hatch, gradient and boundary, right? And in the modify commands we have left with array, scale, and there are certain options which are available below to the when you are opening the modify commands, the detail like join command, bracket point, break. So these are the different options which are available, which we will be covering in the next class. And I will do one thing. I will share you one practice book for your AutoCAD practice, and which will help you in creating some drawings while we will learn the basics of our AutoCAD, and you guys can start working on the same so that you guys can practice on the same run. So while practicing, you will, if you face any kind of issues, if you face any kind of a difficulty, you can approach me or reach me out with the help with your doubts, and I am completely here to help you out with your requirement. Thank you so much for your time.